Yes. Yeah, man, the hardest country to live in if you're normal. No, that's why we drink the way we do, man. Because it's a struggle here. How many of you know about black, by the way? So, you know the time I realized Uganda was a crazy country is when Bad Black became a brand ambassador for university. Bad Black as brand ambassador for an academic institution. I was like, this is weird. That's like basically being the face of a beauty product. It doesn't add up. I mean, her Twitter handle is at Masoro Queen. So how? You didn't see this coming. Look, if Sayana Tume opened a nursery school, you'd have questions. You'd be like, what are they learning? So for me, I was like, look, I'm not going to judge Bad Black for taking the money. Because, you know, it's what you do. You take the money when you're given a gift. I'm going to judge the people who chose her to be the face of the university. I like Bad Black, but I don't think she should be a role model to my daughter. Because when you hear Bad Black's story, it's mind-blowing. It's almost unbelievable to anyone who hasn't been in this country. So let me tell you guys, you don't know Bad Black, right? Okay, so you from the UK, let me tell you about Bad Black. Bad Black! This is the version of the story I know. Bad Black owned a boutique downtown. Meets this Scottish guy called Green. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Green Lad. This guy called Green Lad. Spends one night with him, and that guy is in charge of billions of Uganda shillings. Billions of Uganda shillings here is like thousands of pounds. Our currency needs help. Yeah, you guys are probably millionaires. So, lives high in charge of billions of shillings. Now, ladies, we need to have a conversation with Bad Black and ask her what she did to get that money in one night. Because some of you can't get transport from your boyfriend the morning after. You're like, babe, I'm leaving. He's like, bye. Won't even call you a safe border. It's a struggle, man. We need to interview Bad Black. Bad Black gets this money, goes and spends it in the craziest way possible. Police catches up with her, they grab her, they throw her in jail. They're like, Bad Black is done. Her career is over. Ooh, Bad Black had to pick up her sleeve. She tells them, I need to go get a checkup for my, chest. So Halima Namakula stands surety for Bad Black. Bad Black leaves the country, gets out of Uganda, changes her look, changes her physique, disappears. Even God was like, where did she go? Angel Gabriel, give me updates. What's up? I thought we knew this chick. She vanished. She disappeared from the grid. All of us are like, Bad Black has gone. There's no way we're going to find her. Guess what Bad Black does next? Posts a photo of herself on social media with her recent look and her location. Hashtag woke up like this. Like, I swear, I'm confused about this chick. I don't know if she's very intelligent or very dumb, but it's hard to tell. So police goes and picks her up, they throw her in jail. She comes out like 3 years later. You know what I think Bad Black did? I think Bad Black just wanted to go look cute and come back and be the flyest chick in jail. That's my theory. Because there's no other way to explain escaping the country and then putting yourself online when you've changed your look and coming back looking sexy. How many of you remember Arena? From the 90s? That guy who was a serial killer, buff guy, he had muscles. You remember Arena, right? You remember how jail treated Arena? That guy knew like 5 forms of martial arts. Kung Fu, Jeet Kune Do. That guy could beat himself up and still win the fight. That's how serious this is. But every time we saw Arena on the news, he had lost weight, he had shrunk. Bad Black came out of jail looking sexier than she did when she went in. Do you know how confusing it is? Because no one respects prison anymore. Women want to go to jail for the Bad Black package. As if there's a branch of Fako in New Zealand that we don't know about. There's some chick is walking up to the judge, how do you plead guilty? But the evidence is, you know I'm guilty. Give me the Bad Black package. Arrest me. Meanwhile, I think Arena was the most overrated serial killer. They called him a serial killer, they made noise about him, Me personally, I think. Arena killed one Zulu chick, right? Killed one white woman. So technically, he's a serial killer. If you go by the exchange rate, it's problematic, man. It's a struggle. That's like 4,000 black people. But here's the thing. Before I go, I'd just like to say, you guys, what? My math is horrible. Work with me. So before I go, I'd just like to say, I think of all the people in this country that I love the most, Baganda are my favorites. If you're Uganda, just say yeah. Yeah, yeah. I know some of you want to be like, not now. You guys are. So here's why I like Baganda, because of how unapologetic they are about their language and their tribe. It's a beautiful thing. There's a difference between being proud and being arrogant. Baganda are proud of their culture. They're being arrogant, but sometimes you wish they would learn another language. Like, I'm sure you will experience this. If Uganda walks up to you and says, well, you're like, I don't speak Uganda. And their first question is, why don't you speak Uganda? Like, it's the most annoying experience ever. But this is why I like them. They are so unapologetic. They have actually changed the English language to suit their vocabulary. I don't know if you guys know this, but you learned English in Uganda. If you went through government school, you learned English in Uganda, and I'm going to explain how. Let's go through the alphabet together, the Ugandan version of the alphabet, right? Together. A, B, C, D. No more energy, let's do it again. A, B, C, D. H, I, J, K. What is L, M, N? What do you mean L, M, N? L, M, N? What is that? No, it's L, M, N. You see Uganda, because Baganda be adding random vowels at the end of words that don't have, even I was there, as if, they do the most random stuff. Like tell Uganda to say engineer. Engineer. You guys learn English in Uganda. I've been to karaoke nights with Baganda, and I love it when Baganda sings songs because they always change it to suit their version of the song. They make it theirs. Like one of my favorite songs of all time is by Boys to Men. It's called I'll Make Love to You. How many of you know the song? You know the jam? Yeah, too many young people here. Either that or you're eating, so you can't raise your right hand, which is the one you use. I'll Make Love to You is one of the most beautiful songs by Boys to Men. And if you know it, it goes like this. Sing along. Close your eyes, make a wish, and blow out the candle lights. 'Cause tonight is just your night. We're gonna celebrate all through the night. Now that is real. I did add it there. That wasn't me. It's part of the lyrics. Even on Google, it's there. YouTube, it's there. This is the Uganda version because they like to add ad-libs. Nguti, kati, chiwiti, but just spicing things up. Karaoke night, my Uganda friend Semakula walks up to the stage, gets the microphone, song plays, ding, 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 ding. Close your eyes, cut, make a wish, blow out the candle lights. Wabula tonight is just your night. We are gonna celebrate. Whoa, way, all through. You guys have been amazing. Enjoy the rest of the occasion. My journey in life. See, I start out with white old schools with a red lining and a touch of beige. That's a polite way of telling you I'm wearing dirty shoes. Yeah. Then we climb upwards, blue jeans, a bit faded. Kind of like myself. I was a lot lighter when I was young. Things didn't go according to plan. Then the jacket is for coverage. The white is because, I plan on going to the USA. And then clean haircut to show you where I am with my life right now. I'm fresh like that. Yeah. But it's nice to have you guys here. It's a pleasure. My name is Omara Daniel, and I want to say I'm a comedian, but I think I'll be undermining the role. So I would prefer to call myself a humor specialist. Say it with me. Humor specialist. Because you have to make your joke sound cool, whatever you do. Even if you dig graves, you're not a grave digger, you're an afterlife transition consultant. Okay? Make it sound nice. You build latrines? No. You're an excretory dispository member. You have to find a way. Because even side chicks want to be called second priority partners. So you have to find a way to make it sound nice. Style up your job, it's important. My family is very supportive of my comedy career, so every time I'm going on stage, they basically send me a message, right? To show they support my career. Please excuse the English. It's a bit rudimentary here. Yeah. So this is the message I received from my family this morning. Yo, wagwan. Me, I tell them, say, you are going to burn them down one time. Make them laugh till them fall on the floor. Love, grandma. She's a gangster. What do you mean? Our grandparents are thugs, man. These guys were walking to school with lions hunting them. You, what has been your experience? When you were driven usually? No. These people fought lions, argued with buffaloes, like climbed the crocodile, some random stuff our grandparents, man. Beautiful times. So I'm not supposed to be a comedian. Originally, that wasn't my plan. Professionally, I'm a teacher. I wanted to work in the corporate world, but I went to the NSSF and asked for a job. And they were like, Daniel, this is the boss talking. Daniel, before I give you this job, what are your expectations? Now, me being the excited 23-year-old I was at the time, I'm like, yo, see, I expect a job of about 5 million a month, an office with a view, you know, transportation allowance, medical allowance, you know, feeding and lunch allowance, plus security when I feel like it. And the boss looks at me and tells me, you know what, I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to give you a company car, the office in the corner with a view, a driver, medical insurance for you and your whole family. So your transport is guaranteed and your family is safe. I told him, sir, you're joking. The guy said, yeah, but you started it. So here we are now. This is my career. This is what I do for a living. It's no wonder I'm single. Because women are like, they don't know when I'm serious. They can't tell. It's impossible to tell. I'm one of those people. Like, I can make a situation out of anything. Random. I'm here chilling, and then I see guests who have come by. The first give a round of applause for our guests here. Thank you for coming to Uganda. You know, if you're hiding without a visa, I'm sorry for reporting you. Because you may not have wanted the attention. We said, where are you from? UK. UK. You're the guys who don't pronounce the consonants. You guys gave us English and you refuse to use it. Like, it's the most random thing. I want a little bit of water. I'm like, what? Water. But welcome to Uganda. Just a few survival tips. Don't take the zebra crossings for granted. You will die. No, Uganda is one of those countries where you will die at a zebra crossing if you don't pay attention. Uganda! You walking across the zebra crossing, like someone has pulled up on you. A taxi did that to me like 3 days ago. Pulls up on me and I'm like, where is it? Oh, no zebra crossing. He's like, only zebra. This guy wasn't playing, man. It's wild. That's how you know Ugandans when you go abroad. Ugandans are the ones running across the zebra crossing. They're like this, just in case they get any ideas. So I have mad respect for the modeling industry, but if I told my mom I'd become a model, she wouldn't understand. My mom is very old school. Very old school Luo woman, like I told him there. She's one of those hardcore Luos. Have you ever met a woman who teaches you the art of intimidation? My mom knows how to scare people using language. She's a master at it. And this is the trick I'm going to teach you by the way. If you want something in Uganda, the best way to intimidate people is you use your local language and then put the scary English word at the end of the sentence. It works every time. Like, walk up to someone who has pissed you off and be like, and you will die. Be as dramatic as possible. But to teach our data, we give intensive care unit. They don't have to understand what's happening. They just need to get the gist of the last 3 words. Period. Sometimes it doesn't have to be violent. I mean, to be what you're on Facebook. Like, oh, they will look for me on the internet. I learned it from my mom because she's so good at intimidation. The first time my mom threatened me, I think I was about 4 years old. And I was a wise egg. I was one of those kids. I was the last born for 7 years. So my mom looks at me and tells me, Daniel, can you go to the shop and buy some bread? I told her, no. Hey, never say that to an African parent. One of two things will happen. Either you will die, or you will end bread after a meeting. So you choose it. It's up to you. So I told her, no. This woman, this lovely lady of my life who raised me, told me in my language, Abba, we can't have. Here's the thing. I'm going to translate, don't worry. Someone's like, huh? It's scary even without knowing the meaning, right? I know, it's creepy. So we lived in Cambodia. And Upoto is like 5 minutes away from Cambodia. She told me, I will slap you so hard, we'll pick your teeth from Upoto. As in, your teeth will be 5 minutes away. That's the first time I doubted the maternity. I'm like, are you really my mom? No, but that woman is crazy. I understand disciplining kids, right? And I'm all for it. But this is the only person in my life who has ever slapped me so hard. I noticed things I had never seen before. You ever been slapped into recognition? Where your parent claps you and you start to see things you've been missing. As usual, it always had to do with bread. Daniel, can you go buy us some bread? I'm like, no. Oh my goodness, the mama has repainted their house. Oh, it's a nice shade of beige. They tarmac the road. Damn, I've never noticed. But you just have to realize things. Like the most memorable thing for me is being slapped into the gear shift. How many of you have been slapped into the gear shift? You know the gear shift. If you're African, you know the gear shift. Where they slap you and you're crying so hard, you have to shift gears to continue crying. You know the gear shift. Yeah, that situation. Where it's like, yeah, like, ah!
Background there, my big guy.
No, but it's a blessing. It's a beautiful thing. It's lovely. No, it's enjoyable. Not the beating, the discipline that comes from it. But of course, we always love our moms. Show some love for the moms in the building, man. Just show some love, man. Because I love kids, though I have none. I love children. Like, I just find them adorable, and we need to protect them, keep them safe. They are the future. I don't know in Uganda because we've had the same guy for 35 years. But children are supposed to be the future, right? Naturally. So I like kids, but I come from a family where the kids are rowdy, they're wild, they're crazy. The children in my family are contraceptives for me. Like every time I see them do crazy stuff, I'm like, I know why I don't have one of you. And at my age, my parents keep putting pressure on me. Like I'm playing with one of my nieces and nephews, and my mom is like, aren't they cute? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, don't you want one? I'm like, yeah, give me one. I'll take that one. I don't want it's a whole jungle out there. It's wild, man. I know no pros to buy pull-out games. That is not what I'm here to brag about. I mean, it's cool. Like, I can withdraw from banks I don't even have accounts in. But we're not going to focus too much on that because there's children at the show. But overall, it's an amazing thing. Like people who have kids, the phase I have a problem with children is when they learn how to use their legs and they're just kicking everything. Like you can't lift a child. Every time you hold them up, they're just there like, yeah. And every guy knows the valuables are here. So it's important for you to keep them away from that area. Like they step on you and you want to toss them away. But if you're a parent, I give you props. Me, I only have experience in the child part, not the parenting bit. But it's beautiful. It's an amazing experience. You've seen the kids model here. I saw the vibe, the adventure, and they're adorable. And they remind me of myself when I was younger. Cute baby. I was adorable, man. Yeah, I don't know what happened. But I was cute. I still am, but now as an adult. It's in a different place. Yeah. No, but I had to learn how to fight the time as a child. It was an important thing. It's something you need to invest in as a person. Because I'm from northern Uganda. And you saw actually there on stage. We're fairly aggressive. We're a bit weird. Northerners have the funniest threats you'll ever hear from anyone. You ever had someone tell you, I'll punch you so hard you'll lose a tooth? How is it connected? Like the digestive system and your dental formula, it's not the same thing. We make threats. It's what we do. We don't actually fight, by the way. We're not violent. It's just in our language. Because Luo is brief. I'm a Lao. My language is brief. I hear people talk and Baganda like, in my language, I love you is Amari, I hate you is Adani. Go away is hotel. I'm going to the market, don't worry, you. Very simple language, right? So if someone made a normal sentence, you'd be intimidated. Someone says, I love you, and I'll be back in a bit, I just have to go to the shop. Amari, you're like, what are you planning to do? So for us, it feels like when we hear other tribes talking, it's like you guys are using too many words. When Banyankore are giving yourselves names like Arihamarabu, for what? That's a waste of words, man. Arihamarabu in my language is a whole battle strategy. Means the cavalry will come from the left, if you need the trucks to come from the right, the air force will bombard from above. Let's go, we'll win this war. Like there's too much vocabulary being used. But I love being Uganda, man. How many of you here are proud to be UG? By show of hands.